Oracle. What should they call her? What should they call her? Oracle. What's good, everybody? Lovely Soul Empress here. Let me let in TikTok. There we go. Let's fix that. There we go. Hope everybody is doing wonderful. So sorry I couldn't make it on yesterday. Yesterday was my mom's birthday. And yeah, it was a busy day. Hey, gang. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We are going to do the elements for all of the signs. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I hope that was relaxing. I know there's a lot going on. Yesterday, Mars entered Aquarius, and today, Mars and Pluto should be standing together. What's good now? And there's like a very fast-paced frequency happening. Okay? I don't know if you can feel it. I definitely can. We're going to take a look at that. I would like to say first off, the next few weeks from now to about February 20th, expect a lot of change and fast-paced news, okay? I wanted to start with that. And let's pick the general energy for the collective. Let me light a candle first. What's good, Angela? Hey, everybody coming in. There we go. Let's get it started. Spirit. Hello, honey. Let's take a look at what's good, Sylvia. Can you give me a card for the general energy for the collective today, January 27th? Please show us what the collective, everybody needs to know right now, please. Collective, please. You got Ngomya and Pozvo. Okay? So, Ngomya is 22, honor of the ancient king. We're going to see what Spirit's message is with that. What's good, Be So Savage? Hey, everybody coming in? Okay. Honor of the ancient king. The ancient king of Zulu brings you an empowering message. You are destined to know and experience what it is to be truly empowered. Your voice, your courage, your wisdom, and your dignity can create considerable spiritual light, uplifting and inspiring others, guiding them from a place of spiritual truth toward the fulfillment of their divine potential. If you have been doubting yourself or feeling unworthy of the boldness of your visions, you must allow your spirit to roar, for you shall conquer all obstacles and succeed in your heart's desire. So first off, what's good, Jennifer Boyd? Spirit is saying to the collective, expect a lot of change. The tides are about to change. And as a collective, there's going to be pushback against restriction. And there'll be a push and pull that goes on for a few months, but in these next couple of weeks, you're going to see the pendulum swinging the other way. Okay? Through the spiritual authority residing in my heart as the Christ Lion of Judah, I cast out the darkness of negative influence. I cast it out of myself, my loved ones, and my community. I cast it out of world events and future situations wherever this sanctified spiritual authority extends. May all leaders submit to wisdom for the greatest good of all. Through the power of the great spirit of love, it is done. Okay, what's good? Entertain me. So that was the first card. And the second card is Hosho. And it says beauty, way of the Navajo. Okay. Here we go. You are my sacred earth child, and I am your divine earth mother. With unconditional love, I provide all that you want and need so that you may fulfill your sacred destiny. We will always belong to each other. With abundance and generosity, I support you and reveal such divine beauty meant for you that joy and awe shall fill your soul. Relax now. It is time for you to be healed. What's good, Miss Clara? So what Spirit is saying there is that some of the things that we have been feeling frozen by, they're going to, the pendulum is swinging back. Okay? And now you're going to see the power of love, the power of Venus is already there in the house. I believe she's already there or will be shortly in Aquarius, right? So this is causing a rebirth of the feminine energy, both in masculines and feminines. Okay, this is stand up for your rights type frequency, right? Individuality, right? And this is only going to intensify as Saturn and Neptune come together in Aries. So all of this is already in motion. And you're going to see that up until the eclipse on February 17th. Okay. All right. So let's read the message for this. Today I walk in connection with beauty. All darkness and evil depart. I am infused with beauty and peace. My thoughts and my words are beautiful. Nothing shall hinder my reverence and ease. I choose to walk in oneness with divine beauty. I walk with beauty before me. I walk with beauty behind me. I walk with beauty below me. I walk with beauty above me. I walk with beauty all around me and within every part of my soul. Tell me that didn't sound like the Divine Mother putting us in a protection of love. And I said that the only thing that can break this system down that we are enduring right now is the frequency of love. What's good, Shadowfly? Okay, so we are going to get into air signs. Happy birthday, Aquarius. What's good? There's so much shit happening in the house of Aquarius. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. What's good, Jessica? Right? So we're going to take a look at what's going on for the air signs. Let's see what the blockage is going to be for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. So I feel like the winds of change. The winds of change are upon us. Spirit, can you show me what is the challenge for my air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is the challenge for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, please? Can you show me, please? What is, death and transformation. Okay, the coffin came out, Spirit. Something or someone no longer resonates with you. Official person in reverse, okay? I feel like you're rebirthing parts of yourself, but this is also coming in the form of releasing people that can't come with you on your journey, okay? Yeah, great fortune. Okay, certain people aren't meant to be on the next leg, okay? They actually have been blocking your blessings. What's good, Nick Rogan? Okay, Courthouse, you can have some documentations. What's good, April? That has been on the agenda. Maybe you're waiting on some paperwork's coming through. Okay, distant horizons. Some of you are moving, but others of you are seeing plans that you've been putting into motion now starting to pick up a little bit. Okay, long range goals. Okay, Spirit, can you show me what is it that my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, need to know at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What do they need to know right now, please? What do they need to know? Can you show me, please? Thank you for the follow, my love. So money's been kind of funny. Okay, Strength card, you have pushed through a situation. You've been also trying to avoid an event or like, you know, just making the best of the frequency. Okay. Yes, please give the live a thumbs up. Thank you, April. Right, you got the Ace of Wands here. Okay, and that's, you got the passion and the fortitude now, though. Okay, and there are some things. Okay, some things. Okay, it feels like you were pushing through a situation, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, against all odds type shit. Money restrictions, obstacles, delays. It feels like you made something from nothing, nothing, right? It feels like you were making the best of a bad situation for quite some time. You pushed through, you did something, and you held on, okay? Now, made it by the hair of my chinny chin chin, right? Ace of Wands, because of the passion and the dedication that you maintain to push through, I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive, right? As long as you kept pushing, Saturn is about to reward you. Okay? You don't even see this shit coming. Okay? But it's calmer waters. Now, it could come in a shocking manner. Okay? Listen, some of y'all need to play the lotto. I'm not saying everybody, right? But the Four of Wands is here. Queen of Cups. Okay, there could be some type of maternal energy, or even because of your maternal energy, there's a reward. Okay, and it's coming towards you fast. Okay, with this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, it has to do with, you know, your kindness in the face of obstacles and heartbreak and betrayals and shit, right? And like I said, making something out of nothing. Okay, all right, I take questions, but it's going to be at the end of the session. Okay, Page of Cups is here. All right, you traverse some hard situations with the 10 of Wands. Okay, and you did it on your own. On my own, you learned about some truths. Okay, and I feel like some habits that you had in the past, you have purged those. Please do not spam the chat. I will not answer your question because you're spamming the chat. Questions are had at the end of the session. If you continue to spam the chat, I will block you. Questions will be at the end of the session. Okay, so let's clarify for my air signs. Ace of Pentacles crossed. Why is this here? Yeah, no, I don't play. Ace of Pentacles crossed. Why is that here for my air signs, please? Yeah, you're still at a crossroads, okay? With the 4 baskets, there was some choices that seemed unappetizing. Okay, good morning, Ruby, right? 5 of baskets, you were crying over spilled milk because more money was going out than it was coming in. But the 3 of baskets is here. There's an event, okay? You're going to get an opportunity. Your intuition is going to lead you to it. Mother of Knives, okay? You know the truth, okay? when you hear it. And you need to jump towards this opportunity, because it could be about a business, an entrepreneurship, or something. Or it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn bringing you an opportunity, right? But there's some money to be made, okay? Now, you have the Strength card here. Spirit, why is that? Strength card is the Two of Cups, symbiosis, okay? So something about you standing firm and showing what you were made of. Somebody that cares about you or is on the same frequency as you is going to come in and give you an opportunity, okay? It is brought to you by the ancestors, okay? Strength card again, and the guarded, okay? For some of you, this is a romantic opportunity that comes with an upgrade. Let me upgrade you, upgrade you. For others of you, okay, it's like the ancestors are blessing you for the things that you have. Thank you guys for all the love. The ancestors are blessing you for like what you have done, what you have traversed, how you stood tall, how you didn't take the shortcut, right? And because of that, there's blessings for you, okay? It's like your paths are, you know, in the light of love and the ease of grace, right? Brush away the obstacles, right? So yes, it feels like there's like a road opener that your ancestors are doing for you, okay? Where they are brushing away your blockages because of your persistence, even in the light of not knowing what was going to come out, okay? So you have the Three of Cups here. Here goes this event that maybe looked like it was something bad and it actually turned out to be something good. Spirit, what is this? Yeah. So let's say you lost your job or something. Okay, the Three of Cups, it was an event that you were like, fuck, this is not a good time. Ten of Swords, I just got fucked up, right? But the Sun, it made you see the weakness in your situation, the instability, what you were believing in, what you were relying on was not fucking real. It was deception. Seven of Swords, right? Five of Sticks. This caused, and this listen, this part could be for everybody. When you think about, you know, how as a people, we thought we had certain liberties. And now we're seeing that there's conflict with that, right? So this is, you know, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius realizing that something that they believed in was not what the fuck it was, okay? And this had caused a conflict in you, but it gave you also the fire to change your situation, baby. And the Ace of Cups. I got 5 on it, right? Invested. Scared money don't make no money, right? There goes the Queen of Cups. Okay, that's the third queen that has come out in your reading. Okay, you got the Ace of Wands. Spirit, why is this Ace of Wands here? So you have the Seven of Coins. Even though you didn't have enough, once is not enough to get your love, right? Even though you didn't have enough, you had enough passion to make it go forward. And the drive because of a Three of Swords, something that you felt was betrayed. Like I was there for 20 years, or, you know, I was in this relationship, or I'd given to these family members, right? Something that you recognize that you gave, but you didn't get in return. Eight of Coins, okay? A lot of you, this has to do with work, right? And now with the Ace of Coins here, you've had the Ace of Cups, you had the Ace of Wands twice, and then you also had, yeah, it was the Ace of Cups twice or so. Okay, so it feels like now with this Ace of Pentacles, you're getting an opportunity to turn your financial situation around, okay? With the Moon in reverse, no more secrets, baby. You see shit for what it is, okay? Now that Neptune is out of Pisces, which for the Aquarius risings, right? But wherever it falls in your chart, there's no more illusions about your finances. Spirit, can you show me Two of Swords? With the Mother of Knives crossed, okay? You're not as friendly as you used to be, boo-boo. Okay, I feel like that's part of the thing that you had to recognize that maybe you were overgiving to the wrong people, right? Nine of Cups. Okay, your way of thinking now is different. Okay, and what makes you happy? You're more concerned with making yourself happy than you are with necessarily doing what people want you to do, because I feel like you did that before. You try to be the perfect whatever. What's good, Pata? You try to be the perfect whatever, the perfect employee, the perfect spouse, the perfect daughter, the perfect son, whatever the case was, fucking, right? Four of Pentacles. You're like, nah, actually, I'm happier when I give to myself, because when times came in, it wasn't a real thing. Okay? With the Eight of Sticks here on the bottom of the deck, that's what you have learned. Okay? That is what you have learned. I'm trying to figure out where that sound came from. That was cool, though. I don't know what it was. The Eight of Wands and the King of Swords, okay? And I feel like this is your masculine energy coming in to balance with the whole situation. So you get the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, you about your coin right now. You about to be, okay? And you're willing to fight for the shit. And I said that the pendulum was swinging back for the collective. What's good, Iris? And I feel like that is what's happening, okay? You are no longer sacrificing yourself. And because of that, and because Neptune is going into Aries now, you trust yourself much more. You trust your intuition much more when you need to take action. That's what the next 14 years is going to be about. Okay, and that's for everybody. But I feel like for my air signs especially, you have now you're willing to put your own finances first instead of maybe necessarily giving to others. Okay? And because you were diligent and didn't give up on a situation and you tried to find your way out of no way, Saturn is about to cut you a break and give you a blessing, okay? Give you a blessing. Yeah. So that's what I have for my air signs. Happy birthday again to my Aquariuses. Wishing you many blessings. Okay, we are going on to water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pull up. Let's take a look at what your blockage is. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I swear I don't know what that sound is. You're welcome. Oh, the goals. My life goal. That's wonderful. Thank you, guys. Spirit, can you show me? Can you show me, please? What is the blockage for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, please? You look forward to the blessings? Absolutely, my love. And make sure you follow. I promise you will always get the message you need. Okay, Thief here. Spirit, what else? For my water signs. Main female crossed. Main male in reverse. And house crossed. At the bottom of the deck, despair. So, any kind of shady business is not going well right now. People who thought they were going to get away with stuff, they're not going to get away with it. Okay? What's good, Ev? Right? With the two of I should say with the main female crossed, okay, there's something about a relationship, friend, family, or lover that has thrown you off energetically, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Okay, there is a masculine. This masculine is exhibiting toxic traits. Now, this could be your inner masculine, but I feel like for a lot of yous, somebody could have Basically, the news is crazy right now. The news is crazy right now. And I don't know if something has come out while we've been live, but the news is crazy right now. The main male in reverse. This person was behaving in a toxic way, or toxic masculinity. This could be family traits, right? I feel like whatever it is, somebody was using it as authority. Okay, and this could have deregulated your nervous system. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, male or female. Okay, there could be a house that's involved in this. Okay, or this could be about like a family home or something to do with the parents. Okay, but there is now a problem. Okay, there could be some money that has to do with this situation and message of concern. I do take personal questions, but they are taken at the end. Okay, and they're taken from followers only. Okay, we are on water signs. What's good? No patience, right? So I feel like there's some kind of maybe living situation or financial situation, water signs. There could be some deceptive energy involved in the situation. And I feel like something is throwing you off energetically about somebody or something that has been dishonest. Okay, or there's some kind of honesty is such a lonely word. Everybody's so untrue. Spirit, can you show me for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Can you show me the important messages that they need to know right now, please? Can you show me the important messages that they need to know right now? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, please. So you have the Eight of Wands, Page of Wands cross. Okay, there's a communication coming through. Somebody's past is pulling up. Pull up. Somebody's past is pulling up. Can you show me, Spirit? And it comes out with the Ten of Wands cross. It could have already happened, or you could be waiting on something from somebody. Okay, but there's complications. Knight of Cups. Okay, somebody was trying to, use honey more than vinegar to achieve a goal. Could be you, could be somebody else. Okay, I have not done Earth yet. Okay, thank you guys for all the love. And then the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I feel like either you or somebody else was trying to take a shortcut. This shortcut is problematic. There's like an end date that something has to be done by, handled, or whatever. Okay, and it feels like somebody was trying to use a smooth tongue. Okay, but I feel like when it doesn't work, they want to be more aggressive. Okay, Knight of Wands. They want to be more aggressive. Okay, but they didn't think about all the steps. Okay, could be a Scorpio of importance. This is Scorpio's card, and we are on the water signs. Okay, and Virgo. Okay, so Hermit. Somebody is keeping a secret. Ace of Swords. The truth. Do you see this? Okay. The Three of Wands. They had a long-term plan. Okay. Magician, Aries is the problem in this scenario. Okay. So it's the Neptune and Saturn in Aries, So anybody who's doing something sneaky, okay, who's trying to get away with something for self, for greed, for right, it's gonna come back out with the Temperance. Okay. King of Pentacles. It's about finances. A Three of Swords, right? So let's get some cards to clarify what is going on here. Spirit, can you show me, please? What is it that the water signs need to know right now, please? What is it that the water signs need to know right now? What is it that water needs to know right now? Okay, Wands comes out with 10 of knives and the daughter of coins. So somebody is moving slowly. That's fucking up somebody's plan for betrayal. Okay, whether this is you or somebody else. And I feel like somebody needed something to happen with speed so they could be hurry up and get done. Hurry up and get done, right? But somebody taking their time is exposing something, okay? You got the Page of Wands here. Why is this Page of Wands here, please? Why is the Page of Wands here? Why is the Page of Wands here for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? So the longer something isn't final, the riskier that the truth comes out. Here's the Three of Wands with the Page of Wands crossed. So now things, you know, that didn't dot their I's and cross their T's, them shits is coming back around, fucking somebody up. That's why they wanted something done quickly, because quickly, you know, haste makes waste, right? But somebody is diligent, and somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is taking the opportunity to educate themselves, avail themselves of some information, and that is problematic. Okay, because it's bringing light to a situation and death to another. The devil exposing something here that was meant to be unseen. Okay, and now because of that, it could have something to do with legal documentation, but justice will be served. Okay, 6 of baskets, and something will be restored to its rightful state. You got the 10 of Wands coming out here cross. Spirit, why is the 10 of Wands out here cross for my water signs, please? Can you show me, please? With the Emperor and the Mother of Coins. Okay, there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn involved in this situation, but I feel like some kind of delays, problematic situations. Also, if somebody, thank you for the gifts, my love. If somebody was doing a situation to their boss, but not telling their boss that they were doing, that shit is about to be exposed. Okay, if there's been some liberties taken with like a business account, that's about to be exposed. If there is an opportunity, let's say you are an entrepreneur and you were trusting something or expecting something, you're about to see what it is, okay? But this opportunity can lead to new positions of power, okay? And then you've got the Knight of Cups here. Spirit, why is this Knight of Cups here? Why is this Knight of Cups here, please? Knight of Cups comes out with the 7 of baskets crossed, okay? So, you know, this is illusions and not having many opportunities, you know, options, you know, to avail themselves of, okay? I feel like somebody has kind of put themselves in a situation where they have taken some liberties and not been cleared with all the information, right? But they've done it in a way that seems like they're trying to be sweet, right? I feel like once someone said, hey, I'm not comfortable with that, they got a little aggressive. The reason why they got a little aggressive is because they've painted themselves in a corner. Because of the niceties and the things that they can't just turn around, but the time is against them, okay? So you got the Knight of Wands. You see, this is the reckless behavior. Now somebody's taking chances because time is running out. Time is of the essence. Damn, I am good. Always on point. Thank you, my love. Eight of Coins comes out here crossed. Something's not working. The plan's not coming together, right? 4 of Sticks, right? I told you this has something to do maybe with a house or a family or something, but now the piece is about to be broken, okay? Because this person, again, avails themselves of knowledge, okay? And they see an opportunity here, okay? Because something has been illuminated. Okay, and then back again to the devil. Okay, ever dance with the devil in the pale blue dress, right? And then here you've got you've got the Justice card and the Five of Knives. Somebody's sneaky shit is about to be exposed, and it really could be a family person. I'm so glad. She says, I'm so glad you record so I can rewatch. Yes, for any of yous, I always do these live both on TikTok and YouTube, so you can always go back and rewatch. Okay. So the 10 of baskets, this could be a family situation that you didn't expect. Okay. Or that somebody else didn't expect. Five of coins. But now for somebody trying to be sneaky and leave somebody out of the loop, they're going to hurt themselves. Okay. They're going to hurt themselves. Eight of sticks, because some information is being given. An event is going to expose that. Okay, so whether this is somebody around you, all of the, by the eclipse, February 20th. The eclipse is February 17th, okay? But expect that week, anything that is not known. This is why Spirit keeps saying, make sure you do the right thing, okay? Because those that aren't are about to take a tumble, okay? As above, so below. Keep what I'm saying. Those that have been working against the natural order are about to get fucked up. Okay, that's what I have for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We are going on to fire signs. Yes, things are already being exposed. Yes. Okay, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pull up. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. North Node as well. Spirit, can you show me, please, what is it that my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, about the challenges that they will be experiencing this week. Can you please show me the challenges that Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay, you could have been going through some financial hardship 2025. Spirit, can you show me? But money is about to come, baby. You got the great fortune, baby. Spirit said, there's a couple of you in here right now that, you know, haven't done your shadow work around your limitations with money. And if you don't get that shit together, as fast as the money comes in, it'll go back out. Spirit, can you show me? Mature woman in reverse. Didn't I say? This, I'm speaking to some feminines, and when I say that, there's going to be masculines in the room in touch with their feminine energy, and they need to examine this. When they talk about a woman knowing her worth, understand that how you see yourself or your feminine energy is directly correlated, especially for my actual women in here, directly correlated to how you see yourself is how your money looks. Don't argue with me, argue with your mama. You want to see, look at your bank account. I'm gonna say some controversial shit right now. Look at your bank account. How you see yourself is how well your bank account is doing. I'm gonna say some shit. Some of y'all got under $100 in your account, and it's not because you don't bust your ass. It's because you put others first. Okay, and you don't value yourself enough. So whether you are, attracted to men or women, I'm just gonna put it in a, so that man can make withdrawals on your account, but he's throwing it through your physical vagina, baby. Yes, I said it. Because you haven't correlated your worth with your worth. For the ladies that are interested in knowing about that, follow me. We'll talk about that more. Okay? But toil and labor, you're working towards your worthiness, not necessarily seeing your worthiness. Fire signs. Okay? And Spirit said that's enough of that. It's time to let that die. It's time to reimagine what I'm saying. Unexpected income. That as soon as you do that, your frequency and money will change. Main male and your type. And your type will change too, baby. Because male or female, whether you're into men or women, what you're pulling is how you feel about yourself. Does that make sense? Let's pull your tarot. Listen, Spirit's pulling cards right now. Okay? So this is the difference. And listen, I have been all things. So I'm not talking out the side of my neck. And I'm going to always keep it a buck with you. Right? I once was in a project apartment, right, with $50 rent stabilization, and I still was struggling. That's because of my fucking mindset. Right? So we also got to take accountability about how we switch that shit and recreate our reality. That within 6 years, I was in a house, my own house, and I owned that bitch without a job. It's about how you see yourself. If you want to really learn about that, join the Patreon. Spirit. A lot of time we fucking with the low hanging fruit, baby. Not because that's what we deserve, but because we're afraid. Thank you for the love, okay? Because we're afraid. Spirit's going to make the correlation for you today. Magician at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups. So you love hard as fuck. 3 of Wands. You always have good intentions for your future. Wheel of Fortune, but you know, and you get opportunities over and over and over, right? But the 4 of Wands in reverse. Some of you have been homeless. Some of you have had to move from place to place. Foundations don't feel solid, right? 7 of Wands. You instinctually know you deserve better. But the Knight of Swords is here. There's some self-sabotage. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's look at it. Ten of Cups. Why is the 10 of Cups here for my fire signs? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Can you show me, please? Why is the 10 of Cups here for my fire signs? Listen, and I'm not just busting your balls. I got an Aries stellium, so you know what I'm saying? 10 of Cups. Spirit, can you show me, please? Why is, look, something got to be left behind. Because there's been a lot of things that have ghosted you over time, and you trying to figure out why, and it's because of frequency. Right? Spirit, what's with this 10 of Cups, please? Right? Look at you always giving and not receiving. Fire signs. You got to fight for your right, right? And you feel like, well, why is that? Why does that keep happening, right? It has to do, maybe to do with the mother frequency, but definitely your inner feminine frequency, male or female. Right? Thank you for the share, my love. Okay, you got the 3 of Wands out here, Spirit. Why is this 3 of Wands? Look, with the 5 of Swords. Okay, so you manifest the right thing, then you undermine it by how you see yourself subconsciously. Okay, look, Queen of Wands. This is a conversation about my fire signs and how they see themselves. Here's an exercise, fire signs. Next time you take a shower, I want you to get into the mirror, right? And just look at yourself naked. All angles. Do you like what you see? This isn't about body shaming or body types, because there's plenty of big girls and big guys who love themselves. So this has to do with perception. There are beautiful women out here, you know, with all kinds of eating disorders because of the image that they have for themselves. They can't see their beauty. So first step is, how are you really seeing yourself? How do you really feel about yourself? And that reflection, you know, if you cringe when you look in the mirror and you see yourself naked, that's how you're looking at money too, baby. Wheel of Fortune with the 7 of coins, that's not enough, baby. So when new opportunities comes, you continue to see yourself as not being enough, not having enough, not doing enough, not needing enough. 4 of Wands in reverse. Why is that? With the 10 of baskets. So you give your last, but you are unstable at home, or you don't have a place to go to when it's your storm, right? And then the daughter of baskets. But you're carrying everybody else's load, and sweet, and I don't need nothing, right? Pride, right? Father of baskets, right? 4 of sticks, right? You kind of want somebody to rescue you in a sense, but you have to understand that the frequency needs to come from within you, babe. 7 of Wands. Okay, Spirit, why is this 7 of Wands here? Can you show me? Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate you. Why is this 7 of Wands here? You have an image with this 6 of Cups of what it should be, or what you think it should be, okay? And this image is constructed by your childhood or your experiences, and when you get new opportunities, you kind of shrink away from them because you might feel like you're not enough, but you got the fire in your belly, baby. This is your time to let something go, right? And to try new things, okay? Hermit, but these things have to be for you, by you. Okay, this has to do with your image and the way that you see yourself. Okay, and then the 2 of Knives here. Okay, if you do this, you're gonna find that there was things you didn't know you were thinking about yourself. Okay, not only that, but then that you will be in a new collaboration with Spirit. Okay, King of Swords here. Spirit, why is this? You know why? I can already see that this King of Swords, these were people that availed themselves of your blessings. Think of it almost like destiny swapping, right? They availed themselves of your blessings because you didn't know that you were holding the keys to be the emperor. Because you weren't recognizing that the vision that you have for yourself is also correlating with the financial vision that you are creating. Okay? So because of that, you had people who were, when they saw you were undermining yourself and that you didn't see your worth, well, they said, well, me too, shit. I'll take those opportunities. But now that you're going to be recognizing that it's time to let go of that, they're not going to be able to take your opportunities anymore, okay? And you're going to have to stand up and be more verbal, okay? Conflict, okay? And stare at those things in yourself, okay? Because right now you're at a crossroads. You might have been like, well, why does so-and-so do this to me and so-and-so? No, they're not doing shit to you. It has to do with you not seeing yourself in the light, and they're just availing themselves of the window. That's all that's happening. When you see yourself in a different light, so will they. Spirit, why is this Magician at the bottom of the deck? Because it's time to alchemize your judgment, right? Birds who flock together, birds of a feather flock together, right? 4 baskets. It's time to disconnect from things that are not worthy of you, and you're wondering why you're struggling because you don't belong there. You're supposed to be at a different table, but you don't know that. Okay? That's what spirit has for my fire signs. Okay. And, you know, in many ways, they'll make it uncomfortable as hell for you because they want you to see you don't belong there. Right. So, like I said, fire signs, do the exercise. Take a shower. When you come out the shower, look at your body from every angle. Are you cringing? That's how you feel about new opportunities in your finances. Because self-love and currency runs on the same frequency. So please, when you feel that, be like, oh, so I stopped my blessings because I can't see the abundance in me. I can't see the beauty in me. Okay, that's what I have for you. And you know, if you want to learn more about that, we could chat. You know, we do most of that kind of work in Patreon. Okay. Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Pull up. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's see what Taurus is. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn's blockages is for the week. Spirit, can you show me their challenges, please? What is it that they need to know at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, my earth signs. Where do you belong then? So that's the thing. Shadowfly. It's about creating who you are and then inviting others to sit at your table, not where you belong. Thank you, my love. Okay, so let's get into it. Spirit, can you show me for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? What is their obstacles? Show me. Oh, almost did it in reverse. What's their obstacles? Bad health. Could be you or somebody else. This is flu season. Message, thoughts, false person, and child. Distant horizons. So I feel like there could be somebody who's around you who's ill, or maybe you were feeling a little down, right? I feel like there's some kind of news headed your way. Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate you. There's some kind of news headed your way. I feel like this news, you kind of, it already popped into your mind. What's good, Amor? It's something that crossed your mind. So for instance, let's say that you have some distant family members or some family members you haven't seen in a while, maybe like a year. And you thought to yourself like, oh, I need to call this person or check up on them, how they're doing since X, Y, and Z. And then just days later, you're going to hear news about that person, but may not be from the person. It could be from somebody telling you, oh, did you know that so-and-so's in the hospital or something like that? Okay. And the first thing you're going to be like, is I thought of that person. Yes. Yes. What you were feeling was a spiritual message, but you're not going to know that until somebody calls you or confirms that thought that you had was correct. Okay. You have here a false person. Okay. False person. And child. So I feel like somebody around you, you're seeing them for who they are or something, okay? Or somebody is regressing like a child or acting like a child. Distant horizons, expectations, and journey, okay? There's something, adjudication. There's something, a new chapter. It feels like something has to do with law, legal, something like that. That's going to be put into paperwork, okay? But, something that is yours or supposed to be yours, or like the rite of passage to you. It's a role or something that you have to step into. Okay, that time is coming. You might have not fully known that it was coming, but you have some idea. Okay, Spirit, can you show me what is it that my earth signs need to know? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Can you show me what is it that they need to know right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. What is it that they need to know right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, can you show me? So we have, okay, is that everything? Yes. We have the Ace of Swords here, the King of Swords in reverse. It could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, but there could be a narcissistic person involved in this situation, right? The 10 of Wands, burdensome situation that you didn't see coming, right? And the 6 of Cups, right? And then the 4 of Cups. Not all choices that you have in front of you, you may feel are the best ones that you wanted. Okay, but I feel like you're traversing something, and then here you are at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you're showing up in your reading, 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to hold back or you're slowing down some kind of response. Okay, I feel like you're trying to absorb more information. Osmosis. So I feel like you could find yourself touching something and receiving information. This could be something that somebody else touched, and then you automatically get that feeling. Or I just feel like knowledge is coming to you externally, is the best way I can put it. You should look up the word osmosis. Okay? I feel like there's something that you might not know how you know it. Okay? Ace of Swords, Spirit. Why is this Ace of Swords here? The Ace of Swords comes out with the Fool and the Daughter of Knives. So a truth is revealed, or a truth to a new beginning, or an assignment, a role that you're walking into, and it means you have to be a little more combative. You're going to have to say it with your chest. You're going to have to stand 10 toes down, right? And it's a journey. Chariot card, okay? Not everybody's going to like it, right? I feel like, you could go ahead and rub that on your chest. It makes me no difference. Once I'm called to step to the plate, and I mean this shit wholeheartedly, once Spirit tells me to do something, I don't give a fuck about what any human, you can ask people that know me, they'll tell you, I don't give a fuck about what any human got to say about it. I fucking mean that shit. Okay? You got the King of Swords here in reverse. With the Mother of Sticks crossed. Somebody was trying to be shiesty. Okay, there could be another feminine involved, or, they could be talking to somebody, or something that was magnetic, or something that they thought, or they could be, listen, if they see you this way, this could be them saying, well, you just saying shit with your chest and thinking that your shit don't stink. Well, you're not that hot. I beg to differ, babes. Right? You're just mad because I'm not falling for some shit. Okay? With the Daughter of Pentacles here, this is like you trying to hurry me to do some shit. I'm telling you, this is where I gotta go. You telling me, no, that ain't what you gotta do. And then when I say I'm not doing it like that, you trying to tell me I'm not all that my attitude is stank. You was just trying to manipulate the shit out of me. You think I give a fuck about what you got to say about it? So now I'm too edgy. Ten of Wands. Now what? I'm difficult. I'm fucking difficult. Now I'm difficult. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? Ten of Wands on Ten of Wands. So you was comfortable with giving me burdens, but as long as it don't affect you, listen, we'll both be fucking burdened out this bitch. How about that? Judgment, standing on business. Okay? Two of Sticks, I told you when I make a decision, it's up and it's stuck. Father of Coins, how you think Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is the King of Pentacles and stay with coins in their change purse? Because when they make a decision, they come slow to decision, but when they make a decision, they standing on that shit. Seven of Wands, and we're not easily fucking moved, okay? When we say what we mean what we say. Okay? You see how many sticks is up against him? Ace of Cups. And it's no shade, it's no hate, it's love, but that don't mean that you're gonna just get me to go. And with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Okay. And the Moon, okay? So Six of Cups is here. Spirit, why is this here? Okay, so we are going back to go forward. Back to go forward. This could be like a trip going home. This could be like something to do with the past so you can move forward. You're revisiting something so that you can go towards the new Carol Ann, get into the light, right? You're going to a new chapter. Okay, see, it's an opportunity, but it means you have to step into a destiny-like role that has already been pre-written, that you knew is there, right? Maybe subconsciously, or you felt it, or you thought about it briefly, but now it's coming, right? And the Four of Cups, right? Some of you is gonna need to talk to somebody, a therapist or whatever, to be like, well, I didn't think I was gonna be doing this, or I didn't think I was gonna have to let go of this to do that. It's something like that. Five of Baskets, okay? There's a little grief, attached to it. Like all my life, I thought I was gonna be X. And now I got to let that go because it's being shut down and I feel like I have to go this way. And then something comes and you have to go that way. Father of Baskets. Could have something to do with your kids, okay? But it's Four of Wands, okay? It's the peace and harmony, and it's going to heal you. And it's going to lead to your best desires. Nine of Cups, okay? Queen of Pentacles, why is she at the bottom of the deck? Can you show me, please? Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate you. What is this about? The tower that you experience, or the breakthrough, okay, is turning you into the fucking Empress. Three of Wands, okay? You know everything she touches turns to gold, okay? This is your future, okay? So you're gonna mourn something for seeing something for what it is, okay? There's somebody who's gonna be instantly salty. Fuck them. Okay, you are meant to take a new road. It's gonna feel a little weird. You're gonna feel like, is this what I'm really supposed to do? Yes, it's what you're really supposed to do. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. I normally do questions, but I have to get my mom to an appointment. This is what I'm gonna do. For my apothecary, we're probably going to meet tomorrow. For star seeds, we're going to have our session most likely Thursday. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I need to skate today, but I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings, guys. Okay? Make sure you have a peaceful day. Listen, before I get the fuck up out of here, the energy this week's gonna be crazy. Really be careful on the road. Mars and Pluto's facing off. That shit ain't for the week, okay? Love you too, honey. And you be extra careful on the road this week, okay? Mars and Pluto in Aquarius, Venus in there. It's like they beefing over her. Like, just extra careful, okay? I'm wishing you all life. Like, yes, you need to, yeah, you need to, we're here when you're ready to come back. Okay? Yes, I love you guys. Okay, bye. Bye, guys.